Welcome to UK Paranormal Search, and tonight we embark on Derbyshire as we explore Ashbourne Town Hall. Built in 1861, this imposing structure stands on the grounds of the old Talbot Inn, where the echoes of Bonnie Prince Charlie's connections linger in the shadows. On the 4th of November 1930, tragedy struck the quaint town of Ashbourne. Above the entrance to the town hall yard, a fire bell mechanism stood, its purpose to signal the alarm in case of fire. Little did anyone know that the mechanism would become an instrument of fate. The fire bell perched above the entrance held the power to alert fire crews and save lives. However, on that fateful day, the toll of the bell would prove to be fatal for a 40-year-old gentleman named Tom Fern. As Tom Fern approached the town hall yard entrance, destiny took a cruel turn. The balance bar to the fire bell mechanism, perched precariously above, dislodged and struck Tom on the head with a force that robbed him of his life in an instant. The fire engine, stationed at the rear of the Judge and Dragon pub, awaited its call to action. But on this occasion, the call was not a danger, it was a false alarm. A brass memorial now stands in the very spot where Tom met his untimely end. A solemn reminder of a tragic accident that forever changed the course of history in Ashbourne. The spirit of Tom Fern, a man whose life was abruptly ended on that fateful day in 1930, is said to still reside within these walls. Some mediums and investigators believe that Tom's spirit lingers, possibly harbouring feelings of anger and frustration at the untimely end to his earthly existence. Others suggest a more perplexing possibility that Tom's soul may be unaware of his own demise. Throughout paranormal investigations, names like Thomas and Tom have reportedly come through spirit boxes and echoed through ITC apps, if you believe in that sort of equipment, as an layer to the mystery that envelopes Ashbourne Town Hall. This attic area, a realm shrouded in mystery, where the veil between the living and the spectral is said to be at its thinnest. What secrets does this attic hold? What entities may linger in the darkness? In the grand ballroom, witnesses have reported the presence of disembodied voices. Down in the cellars and the council chamber, the air is thick with scent of foreboding. Investigators have experienced loud bangs of the unmistakable sound of dragging, as if unseen forces are at work in the shadows. But the mysteries don't end there. Another compelling presence lingers throughout the town hall, a strong male energy. Some investigators speculate that this could be the ghost of none other than Bonnie Prince Charlie himself. Bonnie Prince Charlie, a figure steeped in history and intrigue, may have left a mark on this location. Yet the strangest revelation comes from where the powerful spirit is most prominently sensed, the upstairs toilets. Tonight we delve into the heart of these occurrences, where we encounter the disembodied voices in the ballroom, witness the mysterious shadows, or come face to face with the strong male energy that roams the town hall. Join us as we now go into night vision to uncover the secrets that lie within the walls of Ashbourne Town Hall. Right, we're gone into night vision now. We're actually in the big ballroom area. Apparently this is a place where people have had loads of activities. I've been filming for about a couple of hours, just doing some general video, just doing the introduction and all that sort of stuff. Up to now, nothing's happened to me. It's the first time now I've switched the lights out. But at the moment in time, I feel absolutely fine. Don't feel like there's anything here. But I've got about 3 hours left now on my night to actually just go around now in night vision. So hopefully we'll get something. There is a few big bangs in here at times, but that is just the radiators that's been doing that all night. It is quite warm, some big radiators, industrial radiators in this ballroom, and it's just, I think it's just them that are making that noise, but when you do hear them, they are quite loud. Okay, so I'm in the ballroom now, in Ashbourne Town Hall. Apparently this place is really haunted, I believe. Lots of people say you get loads of activity up in here. From shadow figures to noises to voices. So I'm calling out to any spirit people that are with me now in this room, in this grand ballroom. If you were here, can you come forward tonight at some time or another, let yourself be known. Don't have to do it right at this moment in time. I'll just introduce myself to you. My name is Phil. I'll be here for the next few hours. So I'm asking you with respect to come forward tonight, come and give us some kind of sign that you are still here in this building for whatever reason. What I'd like you to do tonight is maybe make a noise for me, or if you can hear your voice or your footsteps, anything like that, would be absolutely fantastic. We would hear you walking on this floor, this wooden floor. See, that was the noise then. Now that didn't sound like it was from the radiators, but I don't really know what it was. But it could just be the building. To be honest, I don't think it's anything paranormal. So if you are here, in this ballroom, in this grand ballroom, if you were here, can you knock twice for yes, please? Can you knock twice for yes, if you were here? It's going to stand perfectly still. Now there was a knock in there, but I say it could just be the natural sounds of the building. That was only one knock. There's like the refreshment room in there, like a little bar area. That sounded like it came from in there. So I'm asking you again, if you are here, I'm asking you with utmost respect, if you were here, can you knock twice now for me? And then I heard another knock. But I've been hearing a few. It's difficult now because a little bit difficult because I've been asking for knocks and I've had a few. Now there's been a few knocks in here tonight where I've been setting up, but not in quick succession like there has been. They've been quite sporadic, but since I've asked, we've had a knock in there and it sounds like there's a knock over there and another one and another one. But it could just be the normal building. So I'm going to ask again. Okay, if that is spirit, could you knock twice for me now in succession? 1, 2. Knock twice. 1. I said knock twice, that's only 1. Knock twice for me. Knock twice. Nothing. I don't know, we'll just carry on, I think, and then we'll just see how many times we get those sort of knocking noises, but I do think it's the building, personally. But we'll see what happens later on in the night when we get used to the building a little bit more. If that was you trying to communicate with me, if I shout hello, can you shout hello back? Hello? Hello? What's moved over there? See, I think that's just natural. If that was moving over there, that sounded like it could have been somebody walking on the floor. It was that kind of noise. It wasn't really like a tap. Go on, my name is Phil. Could you move something in this room? Move one of the chairs? That's definitely the radiators, guys. I'm going to ignore that now. Could you move one of the chairs, please? Could you make a sound? Any sound at all? If I count to 3, rap on something. 1. Now, I don't know where that was from, but from in there, there was a massive white light that just went right past that in that room. Now it could be outside because there is windows out there. Yeah, and that's from outside because I've just seen it again and that was coming from outside. So that's another thing now we can just not think about tonight. All the floor's wood, so you know, you got the heating on and it's going to start contracting and all that sort of stuff. Could you knock on one of the doors maybe then? That is you knocking, knock on one of the doors and we know it is you. Tap on something. Come and touch me. Hear your voice. Whistle. Whistle back. Whistle back for me. That was a really loud bang, that one. It's definitely just the heating, guys. That was a weird noise, that one. That didn't sound like a knock, it sounded like... I don't know what it sounded like. It sounded like... I don't know. I really don't know what that was. But through that door there, that's where the haunted toilets are. Yeah, makes you jump back because it's so loud, but it's just the heating, guys. So they say these toilets are really haunted. So if there's anybody here with me now in this toilet area, anybody that wishes to come and communicate with me, I'm asking you now to come forward. Give me a sign that you are here. Can you make a sound? Maybe turn one of the taps on, that'd be good. Is there anybody here? Hello? This is supposed to be one of the most active places of this town hall now. It's funny because a lot of the places I do go to, everyone says to me, do you know what? The toilets are haunted. And it's the same story here. This particular area, the caretaker was telling me that somebody showed him, somebody left a lock off cam on. Now I'm not sure which mirror it was because there's a couple of mirrors in here, there's a mirror out there, and he left a lock off cam on and he said there was a face in the mirror, really, really clear. That's what he told me before. I haven't seen the picture, but I just don't know which mirror it was, unfortunately. So we'll just go into this refreshment area. I don't really know what room it's actually used for, what it was used for. I'm not really sure. If there's any spirits that wish to come and communicate with me, anybody that has passed on who's still reside in this building for whatever reason, I'm asking you to come forward. Come and give us a sign that you are here. Some glasses behind the bar if you want to go and push one off the shelf. Kick a chair over or move a stool, that'd be good. Make a sound. Any sound at all, come on, do something. Very quiet in here, very quiet outside as well at the moment. I know the night's only young at the moment, but you know, I'm getting this feeling that again, I'm just not going to get anything. I really do. Just stories again that people have said that things have happened, but I feel absolutely fine. I'm on my own. Nothing's happened at all. Feel absolutely fine. Here and again, before people say I came in with a closed mind, no I didn't. I always come in with an open mind. But at the moment, I could just quite easily fall asleep, to be honest. What we'll do in a minute, we'll go up into the attic area. It's only a very small attic. So unfortunately I can't get in the cellar because it's flooded. So fortunately that's out of bounds. But to be honest with you, I don't think it was that big by the sounds of it anyway. But the caretaker was telling me it's not that big. There's a couple of rooms down there. But I'd like to have gone down there because I think it was part of the old pub that was built on the land before this place was built. So a lot of people said where the trapdoor is in the council chambers, where the trapdoor that goes down to the original cellar when it was a pub. So lots of reports again of hearing lots of banging noises down in the cellar, hearing lots of like growls and voices and that sort of stuff. So we'll go and check it out. We'll go and see what happens, see if we can get anything later. So just spend a few more minutes in here, go up to the attic, and then we'll go into the council chambers. And I speak to the caretaker and he said that's the place he doesn't like going. But I thought it's just because the room's all wood panelled and it's the way it's done out. And he said the same, maybe it's just the decor of the place that makes him feel that way. But he doesn't particularly like it. But when he was in that council chambers, which is below us, he said he heard footsteps quite clearly walking across where we've just been in the ballroom. And he said he's never seen anything since he's worked here or anything like that. That's the only thing he's heard was these footsteps when he was down in the council chambers. So hopefully, I said, the night's young, we might just pick up on that later on, hopefully. But sometimes you go to a place and I don't know what the hell that was. That was a really big bang. But it's so hard to say if it's natural or not. Because as I say, when I was in there, you could hear my voice with the acoustics of my voice, how things echo. But that was really loud. That sounded like a crash. Shall we check it out? That was really loud. If that was you that just made that big crashing sound, can you do it again? Can you do that again, please? Make that sound again. That was really loud. I'll say it's so bloody difficult to say if it's environmental. It really is hard to say in this room. Because I say you can hear my voice now and everything's echoing, the acoustics of this place. And I'm just wondering if it's like a bang it's going to amplify, but that was really loud. That sounded like a crash or something collapsing, something like that. I thought one of these tables had collapsed up here. But it has got a bit of a spooky feel. I don't know if it's just because everything's echoey and everything like that, it's a big expanse, but even though nothing's happened as such, it does have a bit of a spooky feel. You feel like, you go to places and you feel like if something's going to happen in a particular room, you feel this is one of the rooms where something may just happen, to be honest. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go up into the attic. See if we can get anything up here. It's a small attic, there's not a lot up here, it's just a bit of junk. It's very cold, but it's an attic, so it is going to be. It smells a bit musty too up here. People said about things in here, so we'll give it a shout. So if there's anybody with me now in this room, in this attic, any spirit people that wish to come forward, come and give me a sign that you were here. Can you just move something in here? There's loads of things for you to move. Loads of objects. Just move a chair or The Christmas tree, about time it was out. It's Christmas and it's not, it's stuck in the box, so if you want to move that. You want to hear your voice? Make a sound. If I whistle in here, can you whistle back? Whistle back for me. Walk up these stairs if you want to. Walk up these attic stairs. Walk towards me, you're quite welcome. So it's about 10:25 now at night. I say it's been very quiet up to now. Apart from that thing I heard in the ballroom, but I say it could have been environmental. I'm not getting excited about it. But this is a stanky room, it smells a bit musty, it's very cold, it's just, see from the walls, it's just total brick. So we're right at the top of the building now. After this we'll go down stairs under the ballroom and then we'll go into the official council chambers as they call them. Show yourself in the window. Walk past the window with shadow. Come on, it's what you're supposed to do in here. Shadow people, people's voices, growling. Why do you none of you do it for me? Close the cellar door downstairs. The attic door, sorry. Close the attic door on me. Oh, that's my foot. It's pitch black up here, to be honest. A little bit of light coming from outside. But that's about it. Go on, really shit me up and shut that door downstairs, that attic door. Go on, close it on me. You can lock it if you want to. Trap me in here. Go on, shut it. Bang it too. Bang that attic door too. Move it. Move the door. Walk up these steps towards me. Come on. It's just a little kitchen. Back in the little pub area. Move one of these glasses behind the bar. Just make it tingle like this. Flick it. If I leave that on there, if you want to knock it off some point tonight, you're quite welcome. Right, back in the ballroom. It's about midnight now. Well, I've just had a bit of a break really and just been sat in the room where the bar is. I thought I heard like a couple of noises in this room again, and I thought I heard somebody actually maybe mumbling or talking. It seems to be when I sit in that room that I seem to hear stuff from other places. I was also, before when the lights were on, actually, it felt like somebody was running up the back stairs. Now, whether that was coming from outside or whether there's a building that is attached to this, I'm not really sure. It could have been them, I don't know. But it just sounded like somebody was running up the staircase, proper running. So we're going to go back into this refreshment room and I'm just going to have like 5 or 10 minutes in here and just see if we actually do hear any more weird noises. The glass hasn't moved that I put on the bar. Still there. It's not moved at all. Is there anybody here now? Now it's a little bit later on. Everywhere's gone a little bit quieter. If there's anyone here with me that wishes to come forward and come and communicate with me, you're quite welcome to do. As I say, my name is Phil. I wish you no harm at all. I'd just love you to do something for me. Something that I can't explain. That's the lights just come on from the business next door. It's gone off again. That's what I saw before, but that definitely isn't paranormal either. So as I say, it's a place that is supposed to be really haunted by ghosts and spirits, and that people come back and haunt in this place. I've yet to see any evidence tonight of this. I'd love you to come and prove me wrong. I'm asking you to come and do something for me. Something that I know it's not me. Something that isn't environmental. I'd love you to come and walk towards me, or move something in this room. Move one of the chairs or the stools. That lady there, there's a picture of that lady. She's something to do with this room. Now whether, let's go have a look at it. But when we came in here before, the picture was turned round against the wall. We don't know why. The caretaker didn't know why. Yeah, it's the Marion Abbott. This is called the Marion Abbott. The Marion Abbott Suite. So she must have had something to do with this building, Marion. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Too bloody quiet. So if you were here, prove me wrong. Scare the living daylights out of me. Touch me. Push me. But again, there's so many bloody stories about these places being haunted and nothing's happening. I'm telling you the truth, guys. Nothing is happening. But then again, if I brought a group of people with me, would things have been different? And if they were different, why would they be different? So, you answer that question. Total open mind. I was quite excited about coming here, to be honest. Nothing's happening. Mind your head. I'm bloody doing that. Thanks for saying that. This is the most spooky room. I mean, even though nothing's happened, I'm looking through there in pitch blackness and all I can see is like a silhouette of the table. And because all the walls are made of wood, it's so bloody dark. And I know the caretaker didn't care for this room, but this was the room. This was the room where I was telling you about the caretaker before. He was in here and he said the only thing that's happened to him personally was when he was down here and he heard perfect footsteps walking across the ballroom, and that's what he heard. I'd love to hear that tonight, but at the moment, no, I haven't. But hopefully we still will. There's still a couple of hours left, so we'll keep plugging away and going, carrying on. I'm meant to show you. And this is so bloody dark in here, guys. That's spooky, this room, because you can't see a bloody thing and it's so small. But that's the cellar there. It's the cellar door, as you can see there. That leads down to the old pub cellar. Now people have reported hearing groans down there and disembodied voices and growls. So if there's anybody here from the old pub, if you're still down, trapped in that cellar down below, can you knock on the cellar door? Can you knock on it? See your voice. Make a sound. If you're down in that cellar trapped, make a sound. All the activities, all the decision making, whether it be right or wrong, this is the nerve centre, isn't it? Come on. Wherever you used to sit, maybe, move that chair. Knock on the table where you used to sit. Thought it was a face with a hat on. Just looks like a body and a head until you zoom in. Oh dear. Why do I bother? This guys, anybody who's ever investigated this place, please let us know in the comment sections. Please let us know and let me know your thoughts of things that have happened when you've been here on a paranormal investigation. Honestly, I'd love to know. I really, really would. But it really has been quiet, guys. It's been so quiet. Again, I say I've done so many lone investigations now. I know it's because, you know, people argue with me all the time saying I come in closed-minded. And like I said before, I don't come in closed-minded. I'm very open-minded. People say I don't get anything because I haven't got enough people to bring the energy out. You tell me your thoughts. You let me know why whenever I come, usually on places on my own, I don't get anything. Let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Honestly, I would. Just keep them nice, eh? And there's still nothing happening. Do you know what, it's a good job, isn't it? I don't come to these places expecting something to happen, because I'd be so disappointed every time. And it's funny, you know, people say, why do you bother? And I bother because I'm still open to the possibility that something could happen, or places are haunted. But, you know, things have happened in places, but I'm just looking for that maybe a little bit more evidence than what maybe some other people are. You know, as for all the equipment, it doesn't really do anything for me. As I say, I've done things on spirit boxes and I just don't think it's any evidence at all. SLS cameras is another thing I don't like doing because, as far as I know, it's just something that is trying to pick, because it's a game basically, it's just trying to pick up anything as a figure. No, so I don't really call it evidence. I know a lot of people would, and I'll say I've nothing against people who use that sort of thing if that's what they fancy using. You know, if that's the sort of thing they like using, that's fine. But for me, the evidence I want, away from all the equipment, is to actually maybe see something like we saw at the Ram Inn when we saw that shadow figure. You know, and even that had its little problem. But I just want to hear noises and stuff like that, and then if you do start getting noises, is to start putting some intelligence to them noises. You know, maybe it's time to call this a day. So that brings our investigation here to an end here at Ashbourne Town Hall. Sorry, not a lot has happened, but that's just the way it is. It's been a quiet night. I'm not going to beat about the bush. The only thing I heard was maybe some running up the staircase. Possibly could have been next door. I'm not sure if it's adjoined to this building or not. I honestly don't know. Also, I heard a smashing sound that sounded like it came from the ballroom. But when I went in there, nothing had moved, so I don't know what that could have been. It could have just been the banging of the heating going on with the acoustics in there has amplified the noise, possibly. But our next investigation, I've got one more now before Christmas, which is 30 East Drive, which I'm looking forward to doing. There's another place that is supposed to be very haunted. It'll be interesting to see what we get there. A lot of people have been, who I know, who never got anything. So it'll be interesting to see if we get anything on that particular night. I really hope we do. We've got some marbles to take, so everyone says take marbles, so we're going to take some marbles with us on that night. But it's time to wrap up this investigation. It's time now to get the heated seats on and get the heater on. It's about -2.5 degrees outside now, and possibly a cheeky McDonald's on the way home. I think that's going to happen. So until next time, thanks for watching, and please guys, don't forget to sub the channel, hit that notification bell as well for future episodes of paranormal videos that will always bring you the truth. Bye for now.